What's so funny, TSM?
Nikki Place, she eating so I rolled up. Nikki Place, I eat till I get swole up. Nikki Place, she eating so I rolled up. Nikki Place, I eat till I get swole up. Nikki Place, she eating so I rolled up. Nikki Place, I eat till I get swole up. Nikki Place, she eating so I rolled up. Nikki Place, I eat till I get swole up.
LR on the beat.
Hey guys, welcome to Nikki's Plates. I got another mukbang for you guys today. Hey, how are you guys doing today? Let's get a prayer. Lord, thank you so much for the blessings that you have given us so far, Lord. We ask that you continue to bless us, protect us, cover us with your son, mighty blood in Jesus' name. Lord, we ask that you bless this food. Let it be your nourishment to our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Okay, so today for you guys, let me get a daily bread first. Hold on. It's the morning time, so I'm not really a morning person, so you guys are getting me in the morning. But good morning. Alright, we have Psalms 87 and 7. Oh my God, I can't read in the morning, huh? I can't read in the morning? Okay, I have Psalms 86 and 7. In the day of my trouble, I will call upon thee, for thou wilt answer me. And we have Isaiah 43 and 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. Amen. Amen. Okay, guys. So today what we have is some breakfast burritos. So let me tell you how I made it. It's like a meat lovers kind of, almost. I don't know. I just made some stuff up. So I got some breakfast sausage. And there's just a little bit, just like one or two, but it's sauteed in the skillet with some onion, red onion, a jalapeno, and a red bell pepper for color. And then I have some turkey and some egg-rich breakfast links in there with some eggs and cheese. That's what's all in there. So we're gonna cut one. So you have to see how it looks on the inside. And I wanted to wait to cut it because I don't know how it looks on the inside, but we're going to see together. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, man. It's still hot. So, oh, yeah. And I have a hash brown, a little piece of hash brown in there, too. That looks good, too. Wait, let me cut this one, too. I do like butter, baby. So yeah. Get a thumbnail. Alright, they kind of hot still. We got some sour cream over here. Can we stir it up a little bit? I'm gonna paste it by itself before I put a little sour cream on it though. I'm just gonna leave that little thing right there, sit right there. And we got some more sauce of water today. Let me go ahead and get some. I said, what can I do to get my videos up? Normally, you know, but look at that. That is so delicious. Y'all see that? Okay, let's get some. Let's see how it tastes. It could look good, but let's see how it tastes. Immediately. Yes. Do it again. Hold on, it's falling out. It's still kind of hot. Oh my God, it's so good. I need to take y'all on cooking journeys. While I'm cooking, I just need to get some better cooking utensils and pot stuff before I do that, because y'all, I'm kind of embarrassed about my pots. They old. They like old and beat up. They beat up. But I put the turkey meat around it. Y'all see it right there? I put a little bit of sour cream. I don't need it, but kind of wish I had got some sauce. Bam. What do you think right here? Make you want to just go sit down in the corner somewhere. I need to make y'all cooking videos when I be making up stuff. I just made this one up. No, I de-seeded the jalapeno, so it won't be too much heat. I could have left it seeded though, but it's the morning time, so I don't even want to deal with all that heat in the morning. I'm fine. I'm not Johnson. I'm very good. Go and grab you one. Go ahead. You have the breakfast one is just cut up in there. Better get somewhere to sit down. Y'all come eat breakfast with me. I'm gonna go off the top with this topic. Just off the top of my dome, because I can't seem to get it together. And write it down on paper. I know I could, but that's how I normally am, but I'm gonna do it off the dome today. Wow, hold on. So, I want to talk about social anxiety. It's different for everybody. You have mild versions, medium versions, and extreme versions. I'm not extreme. I would say I'm kind of like mild to medium. And that's depending on the mood that I'm in. So, social anxiety. Social anxiety is when you get anxiety from exactly what it says, being social. Going out meeting new people, going around crowds, all of that gives me anxiety. You know, I don't go around a lot of people. I'm very selective in the people that I do go around. Okay, so how it affects me. Hold on, let me get a towel. This oxygen got up in my nose. How it affects me is, like, I have friends. Excuse me. But I don't want to say I don't like to, it's just I don't talk to them on a regular basis. I don't talk to them on a regular basis because, number one, talking on the phone gives me anxiety. I don't like to talk on the phone. I like to text. And I know I'm a grown woman, but my ear is itching. I like to text rather than talk on the phone because I'm not really a big talker until I have something to say, you know? Or until you get me on a topic that I can't shut up about, like food. So I like to text because I can think about what I want to say rather than, I don't like to be put on the spot, like being put on the spot with trying to come up with something to say, you know? I always like think about what I could have said in that moment later on, you know? For example, you know, elevator talk with strangers. There was a time when I was just moving into a building And the guy had on like a t-shirt, some shorts, and some sandals. It was early in the morning, around like 10. That's not early in the morning, but it was around 10. And I was trying to spark up conversation. I said, "Oh, it looks like you're going swimming. Are you about to go swimming?" He's like, "No, I'm about to go get some donuts." You know, it's like, then we got out the elevator around like, where was his towel? You know what I mean? So I'm like socially awkward as well until you get to know me, and then I get to know you, and then I come out of my shell a little bit, you know. And I'm a Cancer, so yes, I'm in my shell, but I come out of my shell when it's like a party that I'm into, people that I'm really into, people that vibe real good with me. But how it affects me out in public, meeting new people, out in the crowd, I'm very observant. I'm always like looking around, not in a paranoid sense. I am observing people and their different behaviors. Almost like people watching in a sense, but not really people watching. I'm interacting, having fun, smiling and engaging, but I am watching everyone else. And what I'm looking at, I do it instinctively. I don't purposely do this. I just do it instinctively, which means that now I'm having fun and my brain just goes to watch people and their actions, how they're communicating with others. When that other person leaves their conversation, how are they talking about this person, you know, and it allows me to determine if someone is being genuine or not. And so there's a lot of people that are not genuine, and for that reason I'm very like guarded in a sense. And like with coming up with conversations to talk with people, my brain, it just shuts down. It just shuts down and I can't think of anything. Or I'll think about something really silly and crazy. And when I open my mouth to talk and when I'm speaking, these people in general look at me and I feel like they can see what's going on in my brain. Like, I don't have anything to say. I'm like, and then I get like flustered, and then I get anxiety, and I start heavy breathing. And because I'm overweight, I feel like people think that I'm heavy breathing because I'm overweight, but I'm not. I'm heavy breathing because when I start talking to someone and I don't know this person and I'm trying to get to know people and I'm having like awkward conversation, I feel myself going into those awkward conversations and I get anxiety, my chest gets tight, and I start like, yeah, and people think that, I feel like people think that I heavy breathe because I'm overweight, and it's not. I'm heavy breathing because I'm having anxiety in that moment, and it's not really an anxiety attack. It's just, or maybe it is, I don't know. But so that's why I don't like to go places where I don't know people, or go into like large crowds, or if I'm going over someone else's house and they have their friends coming over and I don't know their friends and I have to like engage in conversation, and it's like, especially if these people have like gone to college and are very well educated, and like, what do I talk about? You know what I mean? And also with like people who have children, even though I have experience in, you know, being around children. I have over 40 something nieces and nephews and whatnot, and I grew up being around babies and children and things like that, and I know what to do. And then like I wasn't around for our boys when they were small because I didn't know Ryan yet. Those are my bonus boys. But I was around them from the time that they were like 9. Well, the youngest one was 9. From the time he was 9 all the way up until now. You know, so I didn't get that young child experience. And when I go around people with kids, they're talking about their kids, and I'm having anxiety about trying to engage with them about their kids or kids in general. Like, they have a kid, they're talking to each other about kids. You know, I can't engage in that because I don't have a kid, you know. So that gives me anxiety because I don't have anything to talk about, basically. So if I'm invited to like a birthday party or something like that, I'll go. You know? But I'm kind of like that person, like sit back in the cut, observing everybody, basically. Unless I start feeling very comfortable, and then it's like, let's have fun, take some shots and stuff like that. It's very rare that it happens, like, that I really get into it, let's have a woo type, you know, deal. But that's how social anxiety affects me. That's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel, to kind of break myself out of that, break myself out of the rut of like just being at home, you know. And it's helped a little bit because I'm gaining friends from, you know, my YouTube channel, friends that I've like never met, and people that have my back, you know. And I am able to talk about conversations and things like that surrounding my YouTube channel. It's interesting for people because they don't know what mukbangs are. So I have to like educate them on what mukbangs are, and they think it's weird because you're eating on camera. And it is, kind of, you know, unless you're like in it and you know what it, you know. But yeah, that is how social anxiety affects me, in a sense. That's a little bit, it's a little bit of insight. Now, because I didn't write it down on paper, how I said that I can't come up with something to say right off the top of my dome, that's what's happening in this moment. I'm like rambling around different things and, you know, not really getting it all out. And I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be thinking about it later. So later on, when I think about it, I'm gonna have to write it down. I'm gonna keep a notebook near where I am, like watching TV, you know, later in the night. I keep a notebook around me. I need to start doing that at all times. That way I can like journal and write down my thoughts and what I want to talk about. Because I be having so many different ideas on what I can do until I get in front of the camera. And I'm not camera shy anymore. But once I start my video, it's like I forgot all the good ideas that I have. which is anxiety. I'm getting a little bit of anxiety because some of you guys want me to talk about my life, and I don't want to say I'm boring, but I'm pretty boring. You know, some things that I can say though. You know, I just need to come up with them. You know, think about the stories and things like that. You know, but it's hard to like think about stories without putting anybody else's business out. You know, and I want to like things that we've been through and things like that. And but I get that I need to talk about different things during my mukbangs. It's just that sometimes I just don't know. My brain is stuck. And I know you guys can probably sense that or see that while I'm mukbanging. Just bear with me during those times, you know. And some people don't like a lot of talking as well. I told y'all to take out one because I'm not going to be able to get to that last one. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Not really nothing there, just a little bit. But whew, I appreciate you guys coming out. Well, not coming out, but coming out here, watching my channel, being in my life, and always commenting such great things, whether it be tips, whether it be just trying to uplift me, saying great video. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And during those times when I'm like really busy, I still try to respond to each and every single comment. And if I don't know what to say, just know that it is appreciated. And I at least try to leave a thank you and a heart, because I love you guys and I appreciate each and every comment. Even the ones that are critiquing in a sense, but don't get too crazy, because I got some people that will have my back in there, and I appreciate you guys too. So yeah, whew, I'm about ready to go back to sleep, but I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna be working around here. I gotta get this closet together. It's almost done. I just got a lot of clothes and laundry to hang up and stuff. But I need to go and get some more hangers, because a lot of my hangers broke while moving. So I need some hangers. I need to get some hangers so I can hang up the rest of my clothes and figure out what all I have and what I need to get rid of. Because there are some clothes that are like my favorite. Like I threw away yesterday this what is it thing called? A cardigan. Throw away this cardigan because it was my favorite cardigan. I threw it away because it had multiple holes in it. And I noticed last time I wore it, it was like bummish. So I said, no, I gotta throw this away. Yesterday, I just got up the courage to throw it away because I have my favorite clothing items. Like this shirt right here is one of my favorite shirts. I love the way it fits, but it has like holes in the belly part. But I'm still gonna wear it like around the house because I love the way that it fits, you know. And it's black. Like black is like my go-to color to wear. Probably because when I was in cosmetology school, that's all the colors that we could wear is black. And so I like the way that it looks. It's sophisticated. It's in there, you know. So I need to go shopping and get more clothes and things like that. Yeah, but I'm all over the place today. I know. It's because I got my brain juices going and stuff like that. I need to keep a notebook right here too, so I can write down as I have ideas and stuff like that. But just know that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and as I always say, it's always peace, love, kisses. Bye.
Looking for the good food, come to Nikki Place. If that's what you into, come to Nikki Place. Looking for the good food, come to Nikki Place. If that's what you into, come to Nikki Place. Looking for the good food, come